Hi. So Training Tuesday, I have just uploaded a file for you for the 5 and 3 formula and how to get to green. So I read that formula before when it was in Laura's group, and I've read it several times and I got the gist of it. It wasn't until just now when I've actually sat down and broke it all down and worked out the maths and how it applies to us and worked through each stage and broke it down so it's a little bit clearer and took some bits out that I didn't think were relevant, that I thought, wow, okay, the impact of this is huge. Absolutely massive. If you follow that formula, within 5 months you could have a company wholesale of over $80,000. Now bear in mind that's 75% of total sales. Okay, so the 5 and 3 formula is that you every month you sell 500 in PRS, you recruit 3 new people. I know I don't do that either. I mean to, but I don't. So I'm working on it. But let's say, hypothetical, you sell 500, you recruit 3 new, and you teach those 3 how to do the same. That's it. It sounds really, really simple, doesn't it? And obviously in real life, not everybody's going to do that. I haven't done it. I don't think any of you have done it. I don't think Laurie's done it. You know, but those of us who are serious about our business should be aiming to do that. Have a look at the file tonight. I want you to have a look at the file. This is your training for today. Have a read through that file. Have a real read. Grab a coffee, grab a glass of wine, grab a vodka, whatever you want to do. Stiff drink, it's maths, it's scary stuff, right? I know. I find maths scary as well. But have a real read through. Read it several times. And let it sink in just how massive the potential is here and how important it is to duplicate and to teach our girls to duplicate. The numbers just add up. It really is a numbers game here, ladies, and they do add up really quickly. I've talked about the compound effect before, about doing little seemingly insignificant things over time. So 500, 3 new people each month. And but teaching others to duplicate. That is where the key comes in. Teach your 3 to do that. So they teach their 3 to do that, and so on and so on and so on. So every month, everybody in the team sells 500 and brings in 3 new people every single month. Small, relatively, seemingly insignificant things will take your team. I've lost my number sheet now because I've got it actually documented. Will take your team from you to something like 876 people within 5 months, and crazy sales, wholesale numbers. The importance here, and the thing I really, really want to stress, not only is it important to do this, but it's the consistency. If you do it every time, the growth starts off like this, and then it does this, and then sooner or later it goes, okay? Oh, Jack just woke up. Around about here, just as it's getting ready to launch, this is where you catch momentum. I'm not there yet. I'm about here. Yeah, started here and I've got to about here. This is where you catch momentum, and this is where you shoot sky high and you are unstoppable. And it is possible for all of us. You just have to do those steps and be consistent. 500 every month, 3 newbies, and teach them to do the same. And I know it's easier said than done. I haven't been doing that, certainly not from the recruiting point of view. But just think what could happen if we do. It wouldn't be me just sitting in the elite groups. All of you guys could join me, which would be really great, because then I get even higher. You know, it's all about working together as a team and teaching people to be consistent. Consistent, 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 consistent. You can kind of see a theme here, can't you? Consistent, 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 consistent. But it's so important. It really, really is. It's really important to be consistent. I've totally lost my thread now since Jack woke up. That's thrown me completely. Anyway, have a read through that article, that file that I've put on, and I would really like to hear your honest opinions. What is the first thing you think of as you're reading through that? I'll tell you there's 2 things that I thought of when I read through it. The first was, yeah, but people don't do this. And the second was, wow, what if they could do this? What if they did do this? That's insane. Okay, so why don't we do it? There are, if we're working on, I'm going to post later on, I'm going to do the sheet for the daily activities. And if you do those daily activities, the odds are you're going to hit that 500 PRS and that 3 new people every month, and teach others to do it as well. Think about it. Comment below when you've read the file. If you go into the file section, you'll see it under the 5 and 3 formula and get to green. And when you read the file, read through it, it's a few pages worth, read through it, and then comment below your thoughts. I'm really keen to hear what you think. Okay, bye.